Bachelorette Michelle Young engaged to Jack Leius. Bachelorette Michelle Young has been keeping a little secret. She and Jack Leius got engaged on October 24, and she couldn't be more excited. The couple has been keeping their engagement under wraps until now. She is now sharing the story of his epic proposal that she had zero clue about. Keep reading to get the scoop. Michelle Young is engaged. Bachelorette Michelle Young found love all on her own after her engagement to her final rose winner ended. She met Jack more than a year ago through a mutual friend. They hit off instantly and shortly after became exclusive. In October 2023, Michelle and Jack went Instagram official and made their first public appearance at the Golden Bachelor wedding in January 2024. The two already moved in together earlier this year and are still as madly in love as they were when they first met. Now, he managed to pull off the most epic surprise for his bride-to-be. She spoke with people to unveil her engagement to the world. Michelle admits she is a hard person to surprise. Her intuition has been top-notch since she was a child. However, this time she never saw it coming. Jack went to extremes to make sure it was a surprise. She thought she was going to do a commercial shoot, and he even had her sign a fake contract. He even gave her lines to memorize for the shoot. The proposal took place at Centennial Lakes in Edina, Minnesota on October 24. When she arrived and was walked down to the lake, she saw Jack standing there under a flower arch of white roses. Michelle said, "I was fooled so badly that for a moment, I thought the joke was that Jack was one of the male models that I would be working with at the shoot. He pulled off the surprise of a lifetime." Michelle Young continued on that she was so clueless, she still kept asking her management team if she had to go back for the commercial shoot. Not only did he surprise her with the proposal, he also surprised her with a party. She also had no clue he was secretly designing her 3.56-carat emerald-cut diamond engagement ring. Needless to say, after a lot of happy tears, Michelle said yes to his proposal. Now a happy couple is focused on planning their dream wedding. They already know the guest list will be large as there are a lot of important people in their life who they want to share their special day with. Jack continues to be surprised they were able to pull it all off without her knowing anything at all. He said, "Her management team and I are pretty proud about pulling off the big surprise, and we all have a lot of funny stories about how many details it took to make this entire day believable." Michelle Young, former star of The Bachelorette and teacher extraordinaire, has officially found her happily ever after. The radiant educator-turned-reality TV icon announced her engagement to Jack Leius, a private yet charismatic entrepreneur and philanthropist with a shared passion for education and community upliftment. The news broke in a whirlwind of Instagram posts, heartfelt interviews, and glowing smiles, captivating fans who had long followed Michelle's quest for love. A surprise proposal. It all began with a simple invitation. Jack had asked Michelle to join him at the community center where they first met. The location held sentimental value. It was the site of an education outreach event where both Michelle and Jack had volunteered 2 years prior. Their shared dedication to empowering youth through education had sparked an instant connection. Michelle, expecting nothing more than a nostalgic day of giving back, arrived at the center dressed casually, her bright energy lighting up the room. Little did she know, Jack had orchestrated an elaborate proposal that would melt the hearts of millions. The gymnasium, transformed into a breathtaking scene, was adorned with twinkling lights, an aisle of rose petals, and a backdrop of framed photos capturing their journey together. As Michelle turned the corner and saw the sit-up, her laughter turned to tears of joy. Jack, dressed in a sharp navy suit, stood at the end of the aisle, holding a velvet box. "I knew from the moment I met you that you were the woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with," Jack began, his voice steady but thick with emotion. "Your kindness, your strength, your passion for making this world better, it's contagious. Michelle, will you marry me?" Through a cascade of happy tears, Michelle nodded, her voice breaking as she exclaimed, "Yes, 1,000,000 times yes." Jack slipped a dazzling ring onto her finger, and the room erupted in applause from friends, family, and children they had mentored. The love story fans didn't see coming. Michelle's journey to finding love was far from conventional. After handing out her final rose on The Bachelorette to Nate Olukoya, their high-profile romance ended months later amid intense public scrutiny. While the split was difficult, Michelle remained optimistic about love, choosing to focus on her career and philanthropic endeavors. Enter Jack Leius. Unlike Michelle's Bachelorette suitors, Jack was no stranger to staying out of the limelight. The Minnesota native, known for his humility and strong sense of purpose, shared Michelle's Midwestern roots and values. The two crossed paths serendipitously when Michelle was invited to a career day at a local nonprofit, where Jack served on the board of directors. Sparks flew as they shared their visions for fostering change within their community. Though their romance initially blossomed away from the cameras, Michelle and Jack were spotted together at various charity events, prompting fans to speculate about her new beau. Still, the couple remained tight-lipped, preferring to build their relationship in private. When the engagement news broke, fans couldn't help but feel overjoyed for the beloved Bachelorette alum who had finally found someone who matched her heart and drive. The ring that stole the show. Michelle's engagement ring is as stunning as their love story. Designed by a Minneapolis-based jeweler, the piece features a cushion-cut diamond surrounded by a halo of smaller stones, set on a sleek platinum band. The understated yet elegant design reflects Michelle's personality and her preference for timeless beauty. The couple revealed that the diamond had been ethically sourced, further cementing their commitment to values-driven choices. "It was important for us to make this a reflection of who we are," Michelle shared in an exclusive interview. A vision for the future. As the excitement settles, Michelle and Jack are already planning their next steps together. For the couple, the engagement isn't just about building a life for themselves. It's about continuing their shared mission to inspire and uplift others. They've hinted at launching a joint nonprofit aimed at addressing educational inequities, a cause close to both their hearts. "We've always believed in the power of education to transform lives," Jack shared. "Now we get to work together to make that vision a reality." Their wedding plans also reflect their focus on meaningful connections. Michelle and Jack are leaning toward an intimate celebration with close family and friends, opting for a scenic outdoor venue that pays homage to their love of nature. Reactions pour in. The engagement news has sent shockwaves through Bachelor Nation, with fans and fellow alums flooding social media with well wishes. "Michelle deserves every bit of happiness," said Caitlin Bristow, host of The Bachelorette during Michelle's season. Nate Olukoya, Michelle's former fiancé, also commented, "I'm happy for Michelle and wish her all the best." The gracious acknowledgement earned him praise for his maturity and respect for Michelle's new chapter. Meanwhile, Michelle's students at the school where she teaches were just as excited, with many creating handmade cards and banners, congratulating their beloved teacher. "Ms. Young is the best, and Mr. Jack is lucky," one student wrote, summing up the sentiment of everyone who knows Michelle. Fans celebrate a modern-day fairy tale. For many, Michelle's love story with Jack is the epitome of a modern-day fairy tale. Unlike the whirlwind romances and high drama that often define Bachelor Nation, Michelle and Jack's relationship is rooted in authenticity, mutual respect, and a shared desire to make a difference. Their journey reminds fans that love isn't about grand gestures or fleeting chemistry. It's about finding someone who values your heart and dreams as much as their own. What's next for Michelle and Jack? With wedding bells on the horizon and a lifetime of shared adventures ahead, Michelle and Jack are poised to become one of Bachelor Nation's most inspiring couples. Their story is a testament to the idea that love often finds you when you least expect it, and when it does, it's worth the wait. As Michelle herself put it in her engagement announcement, "Jack is my best friend, my partner, and my greatest blessing. I'm so grateful for the journey that led me to him. Here's to forever."